Every show, I like to invite one of my colleagues on the Board of Education to come and talk about what's going on in their district. Today, District 1 trustee Anna Eastman joins me, and she's brought along two principals from schools in her district, Cecilia Gonzalez from Lyons Elementary and Adriana Castro from Moreno Elementary. Thank you, ladies, for joining me today. Anna, I want to start with you. I know we both were elected at the same time. We've been here about the same length of time. Tell me what the changes in your district and what you've seen since you've been here.
Well, I have to say that since I've been on the board, the biggest thing for me is getting to know all of the close to 40 schools that I represent and my communities. And rather than changes, I think I've seen a lot of consistency and continued growth. And schools that I had heard about were really good, just a confirmation of that and seeing continued progress and great outcomes for kids.
And what do you see in the future of the district where we need to focus? What do you think would be a good topic for the board to stay focused on?
Well, I think I believe our work around human capital, around the teacher and the work that they do in the classroom with kids and supporting our campuses and our campus leaders in their work leading their campus and their commitment to their communities and the communities that they serve. I absolutely believe there has to be consistency in content of what our kids are learning, but I think how that happens in the varied communities throughout HISD is not going to look exactly the same. And our commitment to having outstanding leaders who know how to make those decisions, know how to go with the flow, know how to deal with all the things that are coming at them from the district level while maintaining that sacred space in the classroom is critical.
Now, what kind of exciting programs are going on in your district? You have interesting things, schools evolving, new programs?
Well, I think we have had great schools that have dual language programs. We have several magnet programs. We also have great neighborhood schools in District 1. I know on the north side, we pretty much have kids that go to their zoned neighborhood school and they keep an exciting campus going while sticking to the basics of what kids are learning. And I know that there is in all these times of budget cuts, they've had to cut back on the fluff. But when I'm on my campuses, I still see exciting movements around technology, around the arts, and other things that keep the kids interested in learning.
Well, you've brought two of your principals, and Cecilia, let's start with you. You're at Lyons Elementary, and it's I guess it's Blue Ribbon School last year. It's the Children at Risk top school in the Houston area. How in the world do you do it?
Well,
which is a tough question, I understand. We'll start at the top and work our way through.
Absolutely. We know that we are committed, the passion that my teachers have, bringing the community in, the students that we serve, all of this together, our systems that we have in place. We know that we own this. These are our children. They deserve the best. So when we don't know something about maybe what we need to do, we're seeking out professional development. We're bringing organizations to our school. My teachers take this very seriously, as well do I. We look for our neighboring schools. We partner with them. We have professional development with them. And we know that this is ours. We own it, and our children are going to get the best education that they deserve.
Great, great. I know that your school, the demographics of your school is majority Hispanic, yes, majority free and reduced lunch. So you have the same demographics that there are a lot of schools in HISD who don't do as well. So, I'm not sure. Anna, do you have any ideas of how we can spread the wealth?
Well, one thing I would like to say before is that we want the world to know it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where you come from. Mm-hmm. If you have the best teacher in that classroom, your child's going to excel. And we believe in that, and we know that, and we're proving that every single day.
I think that's what I see, and I also see and hear a lot about teachers holding each other accountable. I remember Cecilia telling me that there's almost this kind of peer pressure and status amongst her teaching corps about how well their kids are doing that they're teaching, and they hold each other accountable. And you know, they want colleagues who are committed at the same level, and there's this great core of people there that maintain that level of excellence.
Absolutely, and working on teams, we say that we give you a year. You know, we're going to lead you, we're going to feed you, we're going to bring you in, and you're going to get all the support that you need from your administrators, from your team. And after that, we're going to let you fly, and that's the way that we work with our teams there at the school.
Adriana, you're with Merino, and you're adjacent to Lyons, so similar type of population, similar success. You're one of the top schools in HISD also. Maybe you can tell us, I know that I believe y'all have a strong parent involvement.
Yes.
Maybe tell us a little bit about that.
Will do. Very proud of the Parent Prep Academy. I know our district with the Parent Engagement Department has put throughout the city Parent Prep Academies that really help to prepare our parents to help their children. So along with Cecilia, I would say that in our feeder we do a very good job of collaborating with our neighboring schools to kind of share the wealth, you know, of information and collaboration of teacher professional development. But parents are an integral part of what we do in the schools. So that is a very important component of the Moreno success. And I'm very proud to say that throughout our Houston ISD citywide, we've got those parent prep academies going on, and I know they're having great success like we're having great success with it.
What do you attribute your success reaching out to the parents? Because I know a lot of schools, I have the Gulfton area, and there's a lot of schools that have immigrant populations, and they're not used to involvement in the schools, in wherever country that they came from. And so y'all do a really, really good job at that. So I'm just curious, is there any one thing that you attribute it to, or just hard work?
Lots of things. Cecilia said it, we do have to have a system in place. I know that it is difficult. It's a challenge in every school to have that parent involvement, but it takes a big plan to put that forth to get those parents to come out. Not just email, newsletters, parent conferences, having those open parent meetings, sending out surveys. What is it that you want to see on our campus this year? What do you need? What can we do to help you? And sometimes it isn't just with the child, but how do we help you personally? So this Parent Prep Academy is doing an excellent job of responding to that. So it might be ESL, it might be helping them to get a GED, it might help a parent with parenting skills on how to help their child with bullying, or how to deal with topics that are real topics that our parents face every day. So responding to those needs for the parents really has given us a lot of positive outcomes, and in turn it reflects itself in how the children do. And you know, high academic success is what we're seeing.
I think it's listening to you, I hear you talking about empowering parents, helping them build their own skills and their own selves. It's not just, we want you to come in here and help us. It's, we want you to be the advocate for your child. We want you to have the tools you need, whether or not it's a GED, whether or not it's, I've been on, I can't remember whose campus it was, but they were holding an exercise class in the morning for the parents. And so it allowed for that gathering place, but the parents also feel ownership of the school and an integral part.
Every time a parent steps onto a campus, it is such a positive outcome for that child. And sometimes it might be a dance class, sometimes it might be a computer class. The point and the target is to get the parent in the school however we can. And sometimes I say to parents, even if you can't be here, the support you give your child's teacher in the school is support for your child. And if that's what you can give us, you know, at whatever time, we're going to be very happy. And parents respond to that, so they feel good about what involvement they can have in their child's school.
Well, thank you ladies for coming today. Anna, you're very fortunate. You have some great leaders in your elementary schools, and we look forward to having the skill sets that you have spread throughout the district. Thank y'all again.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Absolutely.
Coming up, navigating what courses a student should take while in middle and high school can often be overwhelming. But thanks to a new tool, HISD students can chart their progress and get prepared for college. We'll learn more about it when HISD Up Close returns.